Welcome back to the fifth session, or the session 5 of Unit 5. So here we are going to look at again the social class influence on consumer behavior too. So we have looked at the social class influence on consumer behavior, and that was the first one. So the I. So this one is again still social class influence on consumer behavior too. So we are just going to continue with the knowledge that we have from our previous discussion. So at the end of this session, we should be able to explain how social class affect purchase decision. Discuss the worldwide worldview of consumer on taste culture, codes and culture capital. Describe marketing strategies targeted to lower class consumers and that of the upper class consumers. So how social class affect purchase decision? Of course, we have different social classes or social statuses and all that. As we said, social class are normally measured by the social status of the various consumers. And of course, the type of social class an individual find him or herself will affect the purchasing decision of that particular person. So if the person is within the education arena, for example, a person falls within the social class of, let's say, education, the person has a, what do you call it, um, a higher level of educational background. It can tell you the kind of thing that, and even the nature of thing that they will actually demand for, the nature of thing that they will demand for. And again, if somebody is within the higher income level, somebody working and getting fat salary, it also influence their purchasing decision. And the vice versa is also what's true. So we are saying that different products and stores are perceived by consumers to be appropriate for certain social world classes. So if there are certain products that are being perceived, so if you take a product, if you put a product on the table and you bring different classes of consumers, they will all perceive the product to be different, and that is based on their social class. You can't tell me that somebody who have never gone to school before will behave the same like somebody who is a professor. No, they have different status, the social class status. Okay. And as Solomon suggested, working class consumers tend to evaluate products in more utilitarian terms as a steadiness of comfort rather than style of fashionability. Yes. So people who are within the working class level, they make decisions based on their utilitarian terms. So what they think it should be, what they think is right, or what they think is hygienic for them. Okay. And we are saying that they are less likely to experiment with new product or style, such as modern furniture and color and all that. Now the taste culture, the codes, and then the cultural capital. When you say taste culture, what does it mean? So according to Gans, a taste culture differentiates people in terms of their aesthetics and intellectual preferences. So taste culture is that type of culture that help people to be able to have differences in terms of aesthetics. That is has to do with culture, color, shape, and then let's see the others that you can talk about as far as aesthetics is concerned. So that is the taste culture. People have that culture in terms of how they feel or how they want things to look like, the shape, and even the color. So this concept helps to illuminate the important yet sometimes subtle distinctiveness in consumption choices among the social world classes. Then we have codes. Differences in the types of codes, the way meanings are expressed and interpreted by consumers, used within different social strata. It's another approach to social class. So social class can also be looked at the way certain people interpret things, the way certain people interpret things. Then we have the cultural capital. This refers to a set of distinctive and socially rarely taste and practices. Knowledge of redefined behavior that admits a person into a realm of the upper class. Okay. Then targeting the poor and targeting the rich. So if I'm a marketer, and even as you all know, Some of us, the kind of friend that we have, it tells you the way you should treat them. Somebody, if you have a DB as a friend, the way you treat the person may be different from somebody who is poor. So if you are we are trying to target a poor, so targeting the poor people, the way consumers or the way marketers target the poor is totally different from the way they target what the rich people. The way they target the rich people is different, totally different. So there are, if you visit what do you call it, marketing activity or a market promotional activity, marketers don't make noise when they get to this rich people's arena. They don't make noise. You can't go to Trasaco and be blowing horns and all. No, 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 no. If they will buy, they will buy. They know what they are in and they know what they know they are, what do you call, somebody say, minimum of buy. You get it. So it's not you who is coming to talk plenty for them to convince them to buy what they don't want to buy. No. But for the poor people who have less income, they are the people you can actually maneuver, or you can actually convince them with your marketing tactics and all that to get them buy your product. So you are saying that although poor people clearly have less to spend than the rich ones, they have the same basic needs as everyone else. Yes. Because so they also like to eat the fried rice and then the chicken and all that. They have the same needs as the rich people. And again, there is this researcher in 1996 that identifies that in the American society, low-income families purchase staples such as milk, orange juice, and tea at the same rate as average income families. In targeting the rich, many marketers, as Solomon points out, attempt to target affluent upscale markets. This practice often makes sense because these consumers apparently have the resources to spend on costly products. Yeah. So they are the people we normally we target the expensive things to. In conclusion, we have looked at the social class influence on consumer behavior too. Thank you very much.